Okay, this is our first lesson from our geometry material, which is on transformations. There are different types of transformations. So it is when you take a shape and change it, transform it in a way. We are going to start learning about the first three, which do not change the size or shape. The shape and size should stay the same. And the first one we're doing today is called a translation. It is just when you move a shape to a different spot. But everything should stay the same. So here, B's still at the top, B's at the top. A's on the bottom left, and C's on the bottom right. Okay? You should notice how the letters on this one are different. They have the little apostrophe. So that's called A prime, B prime, C prime. And it just means that this one is called the pre-image because it comes first. And this one is called the image, the copy, the second picture. So we start on the pre-image, and then it went right, and then it went down. So today that's what we're going to do. So a translation is when you slide the shape or the points in a specific direction. So you're going to go up, down, or right, left. You're going to move the shape those four directions. Okay, coordinate notation is the directions, but in math symbols. So how is the shape going to move? I need you guys to write the whole thing. So it is going to be x comma y. Yes, you have to write this part. And then you put an arrow. It means it's translating. It's moving. So what this means, x comma y, it just means that these points, the A, the B, the C points are moving. The arrow means they're translating. Where are they moving to? And then you just have to finish the directions. X plus or minus h and y plus or minus k. Again, when I say coordinate notation, you have to write the whole thing, This part, x comma y, the arrow, and the direction, all of it. Okay, h represents the number. Okay, so if you notice, h is with x. X is the one that goes left and right, like the x-axis. So it is the number for the one that goes left and right, which is called horizontal. The horizontal shift. The word shift just means how it moves left and right. And then K is with Y. Well, Y goes up and down, right? The Y-axis goes up and down. So that is the number for the vertical shift. And it is just a number. So right here, it should say like +7 and -10, something like that. They are just numbers. H and K are just numbers. H is the number to how it moves left and right, and K is the one that moves up and down. Okay, so I'm going to go over two examples, and then I'll be done. So when you guys go through when you guys do a test or homework, make sure you guys do all parts of the direction. Okay, it says graph, so you're drawing and labeling it. So I expect you to label it. Each figure and its image. That means I should see two shapes. The first one, and then where it moves to, and then you identify the coordinates. So you're doing all those parts of the directions. So the first one, it says it's a rectangle, so your drawing should be a rectangle. Okay, we are gonna start drawing it and labeling it. Q is at -6, so that means you go left and you go down 1, drop a point. So that'd be here, Q, label it. R, -3 up 1, so to the left 3 up 1. S is 1 down 5, and T is -2, -7. Use your ID to connect it so that it looks like a rectangle. Now our new rectangle, so this is our pre-image, right? This is our pre-image. Our new rectangle should move to a new location. And how do we know where it's going? Because of coordinate notation. Again, coordinate notation is the whole thing. Even this first part, the arrow, and then the directions, all of it. So where is it going? X plus 5. Well, the x-axis is this part. If it's positive, it means you're going to the right with the positive number. So it's going right 5. And then the y, it says +7. Well, the y goes up and down. If it's positive, you're going up. So this shape should be moving to the right, and it should be going up. You can count, so here, if it says +5 and +7, you can count box by box. So you can say, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So your new S should be here, S prime. Make sure you put prime. And then you want to do it again for T. So you want to count and then go up and then put new T, T prime. And then count 5 and then go up 7 and put R prime. So we should be going for all of them. There's another way you can do it, and that's the way that I'm going to do it. So yes, you can count one at a time. That's one way you can do it. Or because it says x plus 5, it means you're adding 5 to all the x's. And that would be the new coordinates of Q prime, R prime, S prime, and T prime. And for the Y, you're adding 7 because it says plus 7. So you're going to add 7, add 7, add 7. And then you should get your new coordinates. So for me, I prefer to do it this way because it's just adding and subtracting for translations. So I'm going to do my math and put my new coordinates on the bottom. So -6 plus 5. So I'm doing Q first, right? That's what I'm doing. And then I would get -1. And then -1 plus 7 is 6. Now for R, make sure you go to R. R is the bottom one. -3 plus 5 is 2. And then 1 plus 7 is 8. S is 1 plus 5 is 6. And -5 plus 7 is 2. And T, -2 plus 5 is 3. And -7 plus 7 is 0. Now that I have my Q prime, S prime, R prime, and T prime, now I can draw them because the direction said to draw the figure and the image. That means both. So I'm going to draw them in purple. -1 up 6, label Q prime. 6 up 2, S prime. 2 up 8, R prime. And T is 3, 0, T prime. Connect it so it looks like a rectangle. Your shapes should look the same. So you can tell how they pretty much look the same. It just went to a new spot. And that's the translation. They all moved 5 to the right and 7 up. T moved 5 to the right and 7 up. R moves 5 to the right and 7 up. Q moves 5 to the right and 7 up. They all move the same direction. Okay, the same amount. So you're gonna go through the worksheet and complete 5 more graphs on this. Your shape should not change. It should look exactly the same. Notice how the original, the pre-image was turned a little bit, right? This rectangle's turned a little bit. The purple one, the image, is also turned the same way. It doesn't turn an opposite way. It doesn't get bigger. It doesn't get smaller. It's the same. Okay, the last one I'll go over is now you guys are going to write the rule. So you're going to tell me, the drawings are already done, so now you're going backwards. Tell me how it moved. Okay, when you do this, you want to match D to D and E to E and F to F. We shouldn't be going from one letter to a different letter, right? We should be going from same letter to same letter. Now this picture, how do you know if it went right and up, or does it start at this one and go left and down? Okay, make sure that you're paying attention, especially on a quiz. But again, because it has D prime, E prime, and F prime, that means that is the image. That's the second one. So it means the pre-image, the first one is the one with just D, E, and F points. So that's the pre-image. That's the first one. It means this is where we start. So we're going to start at D, and then we count until we get to this point to the right, because it's right under D. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 to the right. And then it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 up. Now you want to write your rule in coordinate notation. So again, coordinate notation is all of it, all of it, all of it, all of it, all of it. So I'm going to go back down. Coordinate notation means I am doing X, comma, Y. That means these points, that's what they're talking about. They're talking about the original points are moving, translating, where? The X's, right, that's right and left, well, it went right, so if it goes right, you put plus 7. If it goes left, you would put minus 7. And then the Y is if it goes up and down. Because it went up, we put plus 4, and if it goes down, we put minus 4. So when you guys are finishing the rest of the worksheet.